One typo, one misplaced letter, and nearly $1 billion vanished. This is the story of the biggest heist you've never heard of. It began with a single keystroke. One small mistake buried deep inside an ordinary line of code. A typo so small it could have gone unnoticed in an email or a text message. But in 2016, that single slip of a finger would trigger one of the greatest digital heists in history. Nearly $1 billion siphoned from the global financial system. And all because someone misspelled a word. To understand this, you have to picture the system behind money itself. Banks don't move stacks of bills across oceans. They move numbers. Numbers that flow through an invisible web called SWIFT. It's the backbone of global finance, the silent courier that carries trillions every day. If SWIFT trusts you, the world trusts you. But trust, as hackers know, can be tricked. The target was the Central Bank of Bangladesh, a place where money wasn't just money. It was survival for one of the most crowded nations on Earth. Unknown to them, hackers had been watching for months, patient, silent, learning how the system breathed. And then, on a February evening, they struck. They sent dozens of fraudulent transfer requests to the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, disguised as if they came directly from Bangladesh's central bank. The orders were perfect. Millions, tens of millions, hundreds, sliding invisibly into the bloodstream of global finance. But here's where chance, not technology, changed everything. One of those orders contained a typo. Instead of writing Shalika Foundation, a real-sounding organization, the hackers typed Shalika Foundation, an N where there should have been a U. It was small, almost invisible, but it was enough. That misspelling set off alarms. A sharp-eyed employee at Deutsche Bank noticed it, questioned it, and froze the transfer. If they hadn't, the thieves would have stolen $1 billion. Instead, they got away with $81 million. Still, $81 million. Where did it go? Straight into the shadows of Manila's casinos. Money laundered through flashing lights, spinning wheels, and private rooms where cash changes form and vanishes. By the time investigators arrived, the money was gone, the trail cold. Experts later said it was a miracle the typo happened at all. The hackers' plan was flawless, their timing precise, their knowledge intimate. Some even claimed the attack had the fingerprints of state-backed actors, North Korea's Lazarus group, operating not just for profit, but for survival in a world that had cut them off. Think about that for a moment. A country funding its regime not through trade or industry, but through the mistakes of a single keyboard stroke. And so we are left with a strange truth, that in an age of satellites, quantum computing, and cyber armies, the fate of nearly $1 billion was decided by one misplaced letter. It makes you wonder, if the world's money can vanish because of a typo, what else might be one slip away from collapse? This was the story of how hackers stole $1 billion because of a single typo.